Hey friends, it is me, Stace. Today we are playing with glitter HTV, otherwise known as heat transfer vinyl. Let's go to the table and I'll share with you what we're using. Alright, here's the vinyl that we were using. It is from a company called Mary Made. This is heat transfer vinyl. It is also glitter heat transfer vinyl. I do want to disclose this was sent to me for free to review. I was going to open this up so we can see what's on the inside. So on the back, they're on Instagram, they're on Facebook. There's an email address as well as a website. Alright, open it up. And it says down here, safe to apply on garments for babies in all ages. They are CPSIA compliant, OEKO Tex Standard 100, and REACH compliant. Alright, let's open this up. Alright, so it looks like we have instructions, which I always like when they include instructions. So we have detailed cutting, pressing care, the beginner's guide to heat transfer vinyl, so I do like that. Alright, then they include a cutting mat, which I think is nice. This is a 12 by 12 cutting mat. You can see it is made by Mary Made. This will fit any Cricut machine you have. They also include a Teflon transfer sheet. I also like when companies include that. So they include everything you need to make your project. Then we have the vinyl here, little note. Says, "Dear crafter, thank you for having me in your crafting life. I hope you enjoy creating wonderful things with Mary Made. If you do, why not share your thoughts with me and everyone to get rewarded? Visit this website and tap Reviewer Reward in the menu for details." Alright, so it's going to open this up. I apologize for the noise. And I believe there's 10 sheets on here. Let me go back and double check. Yes, they're 12 by 10. A 10 pack, 10 colors. This is the Mary Made Bundle Classic Glitter Iron-On. Alright, so let's look at some of these fun colors. A nice rainbow variety. We have white, black, brown, silver, a blue, really pretty blue, green, a reddish color, a purplish pink color, gold, and like a rose gold color. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cut these out. I'll be using the Cricut machine. You can use any machine you like. Alright, so what I'm going to apply this on are a few things. I have a t-shirt here that I picked up. It's a Gildan brand. I got this from Dollar Tree. So we're going to put it on the t-shirt. I also have a piece of stretched canvas. We're going to put it on that. This little wooden plaque, we're going to put some vinyl on that as well. And then last but not least, make sure you watch to the end. I'm going to share with you how to put it on some toilet paper. Alright, let's go to the computer and we'll get started. Alright, here we are at the computer. I'm already logged in to Cricut Design Space. I'm also on the welcome screen. Now keep in mind, you can use whatever die cut machine you have, whether it be the Silhouette Cameo or the Brother Scanica. I'm choosing to use the Cricut. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is the upper right hand corner. Go ahead and click on where it says New Project. This takes us to our design area. I want to make templates so I know what size my vinyl needs to be for the item I want to put the vinyl on. Left hand side toolbar, I'm going to click on Shapes. I'm going to click on a square. I'm going to change the color of this to be white. And I'm going to resize this to be the same size roughly as my wood piece. So my square selected, the top toolbar, I'm going to unlock the lock and make the width here be 4.5 and the height is going to be 7.75 for my piece, and you would use whatever measurements you're putting your vinyl on. So I have that one done. I'm going to right click on that one and choose duplicate, and I'll use this one for the canvas. So I'm going to go back up top to that size, make this have a width of 8 and a height of 10. So I have that one. I'm going to right click on that one again and choose duplicate, and I'll use this one for the toilet paper. I'm going to resize that one, make it be 4 inches by 4 inches. Alright, so we have our templates. Now let's go ahead and grab our images. Left hand side toolbar, I'm going to click on the Images tab. In the search box, I'm going to type in, I already have a few ideas, I'm going to type in coffee snob and then click on search. Alright, so now we have 3 of them. We have this one here, this one, and this one that's in a mug. Since I'm going to put this on the canvas, I want to have this one be more rectangle. So I'm going to click on this one here. You'll see the green box around it. And on the very bottom right hand corner, you'll see it down there in your queue. Go ahead and leave that there. Go back up top to the search. Click on the X to clear the tab. And type in your next item. In my case, it is going to be pool hair. This would be for the t-shirt. I'm going to use this one here that says pull hair, don't care. Again, my green squares around that is also in the bottom right hand corner. Click on the X to clear that search, and this time I'm going to type in the word flock, F-L-O-C-K, and click on enter. There are so many cute ones here. There's a flock cancer, from our flock to yours, I don't give a flock, I don't give a flock with the flamingo there. All different kinds of choices. I'm going to go ahead and choose this one here. This is I don't give a flock. Again, the green box is there. I see it in my bottom right hand corner. So I have my 3 items. Let's go ahead and choose add to canvas. All right, so this one here, I'm going to go ahead and put this on my canvas, on my stretched canvas piece, and just resize it to fit inside there. I think I'm going to change the color and make this one be brown. Okay, so now this one is my t-shirt. I'll work on that one in a minute. Then we have this one. I'm going to put that on my wood piece. Just resize that. I think I'll leave the colors the way they are in here. All right, so now I have the TP. Let's go and grab our text for that. Left-hand side toolbar, we're going to click on the text box. And all caps, I'm going to type in, sorry you're feeling crappy. So we have that one. Now I do want to change that font, so I have the font box selected. At the very top you'll see font. Click on that arrow. I'm going to uncheck the box that says kerned. And I already have an idea for my font. I want to use the Seagull font, but rather than going through all these fonts, I'm just going to type in the search box the name of the font I want to use. I'm going to type in SEA and then click on the search box, and it's going to bring up the Seagull Standard Light font, which is this one right here. I'm going to click on that one. You'll see our font change. And again, we're going to bring that up to our template and resize that to fit inside there. Be a little bit smaller. And since this one is sorry you're feeling crappy, I think I'll make this color be a green color. All right, now we have this one here, the pull hair, don't care. I'm going to resize this one. I think I'm going to go maybe, let's try 8 inches wide. That's going to be 8 inches by 10.2. I'm actually going to go 7, maybe try 7.5. I think that I like that better. So it's 7.5 by almost 10 inches. I'm going to move this out of my way for the moment so I can work on this better. So we'll see there, you'll see there's 4 different colors in here. This does come in all grouped together. So I'm going to right click on that and choose ungroup so I can separate this piece. Then we have this piece up here. Then down here you'll notice there's 2 different shades of blue. I'm going to make them be all the same color, so I'm going to click on the lighter of the 2. Go to the top toolbar where the color is, and the top colors here are the ones you're currently using. So I'm going to click on the darker blue, so it's all the same. Now I'm going to take my mouse, hover over both pieces of that, right click on that and choose attach. What that does, it keeps it separated like this. So for this piece here, for my text, I think I'm going to go white because I'm going on a blue shirt, like a turquoise blue shirt. So I think I'll make my text here be white, but I'm actually going to pick silver or gray so I can see it better. Okay, so we have all of our pieces, all of our designs. Now we can go ahead and remove the templates. We no longer need them, so I'm going to delete those pieces here. Delete that one and also this piece there. All right, upper right hand corner, choose Make It. I'm going to choose this mat for any material and then choose Continue. And it looks like we have 7 mats. So the first mat here is for my t-shirt. I'm going to just move this over a little bit. Now whenever you're working with heat transfer vinyl or iron-on vinyl, it's very important you flip or mirror the image. So you want to do that over here. So you'll see material size, that mirror button. Go ahead and click on that, make sure it's green, and make sure your text is flipped. That's very important. Then we have the black piece here. I'm going to move it down a little bit and again mirror that image. This piece here, I don't really need to mirror that one, so I'm not going to worry about that one. The brown piece, another text. I'm going to move it down a little bit out of the corner and then choose Mirror. Then we have the green, which of course is text. We're going to mirror that as well. And then we have the blue, which are these shapes. I think they're fine the way they are, so I'll just move them down a little bit. Then we have our last mat, which is the red. And again, you want to reverse this one or mirror the image. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to choose Continue. And I'm using my Cricut Maker to do this. All right, so we have our material type. I'm going to choose where it says Browse All Materials. And I'm going to go down to the vinyl category. Just keep on going down. All right, so we have All right, so here's the vinyl category, and we are using glitter vinyl. So you want to make sure you check glitter vinyl, or you can even do heat transfer vinyl. Let me go back up top to this one here, where it had iron on. There we go. I'm going to choose this one right here. Glitter iron on is what I'm choosing. I'm going to choose done, so I can see that, and it tells me a warning box. Make sure you mirror checked everything, which we did. I'm also going to change the pressure from default to more. Okay, and when you're loading your vinyl sheet, you want to have the shiny side facing the cutting mat. I'll take you over there and I'll show you that on how it looks loaded, and we'll cut one out. Then I'll continue cutting everything out. I will weed everything. Then we'll go to our heat press and apply it to our items. You want to have your heat press set to 300 degrees. If you're using an easy press or the Cricut auto press, you just follow those instructions. And if you're using an iron, a regular household iron, have that set to high with no steam. All right, so I'll see you guys in a few minutes. All right, so this is how you figure out what side of the vinyl goes on the cutting mat. So this is the blue color. So you see this is nice and shiny. The back side is dull. So on your cutting mat, you're gonna flip it over and have the shiny side facing the cutting mat. I already have that here with my white. White is really hard to see, but if I lift this up, you'll see the glitter is face down. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and choose the go button. It's going to cut this out. So I'm going to go ahead and let this cut. I'm going to cut everything out, weed everything, then we'll go to the heat press and apply it to our items. All right, I have everything cut and weeded out, but I wanted to share one with you that I have not weeded so I can share with you how easy it is to weed. So as I mentioned, you have a glittery side and you have a dull side. You want to weed from the dull side. I just use a dental pick, looks like this, and I go in the corner, I poke through, and I kind of twist, and that separates the vinyl from the carrier sheet. Just like that, then just very carefully and slowly pull this back. Make sure you get the insides of your letters as you go. But it cut beautifully, and I think it weeds really, really well. It's not getting stuck or hung up on any pieces. You know, like inside here, you're inside a letter, so it's going to get stuck there. Just take your pick and just separate it. Now I think for a beginner project, I think heat transfer vinyl is much easier than regular adhesive vinyl because it's not sticky. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in from the side and grab the inside pieces. All right, so take all these little extra pieces off. So we have that piece done. I have everything else cut out. Now I want to give you a few tips. So the first one is in regards to the t-shirt. So I'm going to move that out of my way and to clear this all off. So I have my t-shirt here. You want to make sure it's nice and flat. Then take a lint roller to it. And you want to just remove any extra dog hair or lint that's on that. Just give it a really good rub down. This will help the vinyl adhere better to the shirt. Okay, so that's good to go. Then next we have the canvas. I want to show you this piece as well. All right, so this is the stretch canvas, and I got this from Dollar Tree. Okay, so it looks like that. That's the back. I don't think the vinyl is going to stick to this because this has some give to it. So you want to put something behind here. So all I did was I just took some cardboard and I cut a bunch of pieces to fit inside there to kind of give me the same height as this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I push that down. I think I'll even do one more just to make sure it's really, really in there. So I'm pushing it down. I'm level with my piece here. Just take some Scotch tape and I'm just going to adhere this down really well. I mean, you may not need this, but I just know from me with my heat press that if it's not a flat surface, you're not going to get that good of a press. So I think the tape here will just help that with the cardboard. All All right, so we are good to go. I have my heat press all ready to go at 305. We're going to go over there and I'm going to show you how to press all these items. All right, so there we go. That's good. Let's go ahead and go to the heat press. All right, we're at my heat press. I do have a swing away. My heat press is preheated, so I'm going to swing this away. Put our t-shirt on here. You want to make sure your collar is off the t-shirt. So I'm going to swing this back around and just pre-press the t-shirt just for a few seconds to get the moisture out of it. And then we're going to go ahead and apply our vinyl to it. So I think that's pretty good. All right. So now I have a nice even surface. I'm going to go ahead and take this piece, the pull hair don't care. Move this out of my way a little bit. So I'm going to put that right there. Then we have this piece up here, and then this one down here. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do the pull hair by itself first, then I'll add the other pieces. So, again, I'm just going to line it up where I want it to go. Make sure it's straight. Take our Teflon sheet, that's very important. I'm going to put that on there. Bring this back, and again, my heat press is at 305 for about 12 seconds or so. All right. So remove the sheet. Be careful, that's going to be hot. Move this down, and then just very carefully peel this up. Oh, that looks so pretty. Oh, I'm so excited about that. All right, so now we have that one on there. So now I'm going to add these other pieces here. So I'm going to add that where that one's going to go, and this one where it's going to go. And then again, put your sheet on top. And maybe another 10 or so seconds. All right, we are now going to do our canvas. So I'm going to line this up to where I think it's straight and centered. Going to put your Teflon sheet on top of that. And again, we have the cardboard in there to help lift that up. We'll see if that makes a difference. Okay, let's take a look. And again, be careful, this Teflon sheet will be warm. And it looks like it's doing a pretty good job. Yep, no issues there. No issues with that one. All right, going to set that one aside. All right, we are back with the wooden piece, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to lay this on here on how it's supposed to go. So I'm going to put this on here. Just place this toward the bottom. Okay, so it looks just like that in my little wood piece. Bring in your Teflon sheet. And we're going to heat press this for 12 seconds. Okay, that is done. Now be careful, this is hot and your wood is probably going to be hot as well. Peel that off of there. Look how pretty that looks. All right, let's go ahead and grab our flamingo. Put that there. My gosh, this is so cute. So cute. All right, go ahead and put your Teflon sheet back over, and again, another 10 or so seconds. All right, I'm going to go ahead and grab our toilet paper and do that design next. All right, we are back with our toilet paper. Unlike the other ones, we're not actually going to put the toilet paper on the heat press. I'm going to put my transfer on top, my vinyl, just like that. And then I'm going to take my heat press over and push this up. I just think it works better this way. You want to give it pressure. Just kind of roll it. Hopefully you can see all of this. Let me zoom you guys down some. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. And because I do have a swing away, I have a piece of Teflon under my desk. Just want to keep on doing this and then just check. Just give it some pressure. And this is just like a cheapy roll from Dollar Tree. Even Walmart, I think Walmart sells for like 60 cents for a 4-pack, and these make such cute gifts. Gag gifts. So I'm just kind of rubbing it on the top of my heating element and then just checking. So you can see it's starting to stick. Firm pressure. I tried doing it with the heat press lid down and it destroyed the transfer heat, which the transfer plastic piece got too hot and it ripped the toilet paper. So just ever so slightly, you can see, hopefully you can see. Okay, we're just gonna very carefully, if it's getting stuck anywhere, just go back on there. This is definitely a one you want to take your time with. Okay, so far, it's looking pretty good. Just very carefully and very slowly peel this back. And look at that! How cute. All right, let's go to the table and we'll talk about it. All right, we are back with all of our finished items. I first want to show you the t-shirt and how cute that turned out, because I absolutely think that turned out darling. Look at that. Super cute. The glitter is nice and on there. It's not flaking off at all. I have no glitter on my fingers. Did a really good job. Now, you do want to let this cure for 24 hours before you wash it. And whenever I have vinyl on a shirt, I usually flip it inside out so the vinyl's on the inside, and I usually hang dry it. But you don't want to wash it for 24 hours. Okay, but how cute is that? All right, then we have the canvas. I'm going to take my tape off the back. All right, so there's our canvas. Look at that sparkle. Ignore the Y. I did mess up on my Y, but hopefully you're able to see the sparkle there. So that's our canvas. My favorite has got to be this little piece of wood. Look how cute that is. Do you see the sparkle and the shine from that? Love that. All right, then last but not least, we have our toilet paper. Look how cute that is, right? Just put this in a little cellophane bag, wrap in a bow, put some chicken noodle soup, some crackers, and give it to a friend who's not feeling really well. Definitely appreciate that. But again, with this one, you don't want to put it on your heat press. You want to just push it up to the lid. All right, so leave me a comment below. What was your favorite project? The toilet paper, the wood piece, our canvas, or the t-shirt? Okay, so make sure you leave me a comment and I will pick somebody to receive the 3 pieces of heat transfer vinyl that I have left. So it's like a reddish color, purple color, and a glitter color. So leave me a comment below. Any questions at all? I will also have the link below for Mary Made, where the vinyl is on Amazon. $24.99. You cannot beat it. I think it's good quality. It cut really well, weeded really well, and also adhered really well. All right, my friends. Any questions at all? Please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.